Hello Aries, welcome to the Mela Universe. It's time for your weekly reading. I am Vel Astri. Thank you so much for joining me. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising for the 17th to the 23rd of May 2021. Fiery Aries, let's see what this week has in store for you, beautiful Aries. What does Spirit have to share with you this week? Devotion. Devotion to you. Oh, that's beautiful to know, Aries. You're finally understanding the gift you are. You're finally understanding the beautiful gift, loving, beautiful being you are, and you are devoted to you. No longer are you letting anybody mess with your flow, is what I'm feeling. And the Queen of Fire. Look at that, as it came through. Your energy, this is you, powerful. No longer is anybody messing with your flow, with your truth, with your creative power this week, Aries. Oh no, you're simply devoted to you. I love seeing that. Okay, Spirit, let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising, Aries, 17 to 23 May. King of Fire, here you are, Aries. In your truth, fire in us for fire, so that is Leo, Sag and Aries, but this is you, Aries. This is for you, in your divine path, devoted to you, loving you, honoring you. Okay, that's gone through. Two of Earth, releasing everything that doesn't honor you, that's not true to you. A complete change in your value system. What you valued has completely changed, Aries. Wow. You now value and honor you. No longer value other things that took away from you, that disrupted your abundance. Complete change, a perception change in your value and what you value in life. Wow. You've come back to reclaim you. It's as if you went on a bit of a detour. You began here completely devoted to you, and then life took you on a detour. Then you started putting other things in place of you, and now you've redirected back to you. That's what Spirit has showed me. You had a bit of a detour, and you realized that's not worth you losing yourself, and now you've come back, and now you're going to be firm in you, and you're going to try and not even try. You're just going to experience life now completely devoted to you. And allow everything else to now flow within that route. Temptation, Six of Air, and Love. Okay. Let me just sit with these energies and just see. Okay, Aries. Yes, you are completely devoted to you now, Aries. You're aligning your divine masculine energies, and remember, the divine masculine has nothing to do with gender. This is for everybody. Every single thing has divine feminine masculine energies. This has nothing to do with gender identity. So this is the divine masculine within you. You're completely creating within the truth of you. Your solar plexus is empowered, and your fiery Aries flames are completely now full on, full furnace. You're ready to go. You're not allowing anything or anyone to now take displace you or misplace you, or to redirect yourself from yourself. Oh no. You're completely confident and devoted to you, Aries, this week. You're wise, Aries. You're strong. You're brave. You're loving. You're nurturing. And you're finally coming to the understanding that your love, and the way that you see life, the way that you love life, the way that you co-create is valid and is important too. And you're now devoted to the way in which you see life, the way in which you honor life. And you're allowing everybody else just to then take step. You're no longer watering yourself, redirecting yourself, changing yourself for others. You're done with that. You've understood that no, actually this is me, and the way that I see life, the way that I view life is just as valid, and I'm going to remain here in the truth of me, and other people can remain in their truths. I don't need them to change for me, but they also can see me in my truth now. They also can see me in my power now. I'm no longer changing in order to appease other people's validation or other people's empowerment, other people's worthiness. I am me completely within me, and I just got a vision of in male, those who identify as males. You are quite magical, you're quite mystical, you're quite extraordinary, and you're not what society would perceive a male to be. Meaning you're more magical, you're quite in tune with the divine feminine energies, you're a little bit more whimsical, you're a little bit more out there, and you're not, and you used to try and contain yourself, but no longer. Now you're allowing yourself to be all of your beautiful elements of magic, and you are allowing that to be the key to your truth. You're allowing that to be the harmony in your love, and it's really bringing a beautiful energy around you, because now you're co-creating with your truth. Those who identify as women, you're also the same, a little bit out there, quite, and in a good way. When I say out there, I mean in a very good way, because you're completely expressive of your own unique self. But in relationships, you will tend to then, especially in heteronormal relationships is what I'm receiving from spirit, and those who are also in same-sex relationships, you tend to you will dim your light because of how the other person is. It's as if you would rather be in the norms of society for the other, because your partner, whoever you're with, they're more, not that they're normal, but they're more 3D based. So you would then release your mystical otherworldly self for them. And no longer this week you decided, no, I'm sorry if this makes you feel weird. If being me makes you feel weird, that's your problem. If being me makes you feel confused about yourself, that's your problem. If being me makes you feel disempowered, that's your problem. It's not my problem to water myself down so that you can be in your empowerment. No, I'm not here to baby you. I'm not here to baby you. That's what I'm feeling, is that you're done babying other people into their own power. You've decided, I'm going to be me in my truth, in my way, because I'm powerful here. And I've worked hard to come into my truth, into my empowerment, and I'm not sacrificing for it for anybody any longer. Wow. Very powerful energies, Aries. Very fiery. That's why I said fiery Aries. I feel you're on fire this week, and it's good. Two of Earth, they're simply dropping anything that takes away your value, that takes away your truth. You are holding yourself to a higher light this week. You're raising yourself up. You're no longer taking yourself down for others. Oh no, you're dropping everything and everybody else and any other concept, any other way of being that doesn't honor you, and you're raising yourself up, raising your truth up, raising the way that you see life up. You're seeing yourself, you're putting yourself on your own pedestal finally, and seeing yourself in your light and in your truth. And you're allowing your way of being to be the way that is right for you, and you're allowing yourself to really be in this truth, and you're enjoying it because it's finally aligning you with beautiful energies. And these are the lessons you were learning for temptation. I feel here these are the lessons you were waiting for. You were learning here not to see the value in other ways of being, not to devalue yourself, not to hide yourself away, not to be tempted to release yourself from yourself for others. Yes, it's a spirit is just showing me that yes, it's easy to hold on to things of the past and fear moving forward because you think you're going to lose out on fun. But Spirit's saying, oh no, you being in your truth, that's where the real fun is. You being in your truth, that's where the real security is. You being in your truth, that's where the real financial abundance is. You being in your truth, that's where the real love is. And for you to stop being tempted in these false illusions of security, false illusions of being real, false illusions of responsibility and rationality and being an adult and being a parent and being a male and being a female and being even non-binary. As much as you're so formless and non-binary, there's still a way in which you need to be more non-binary. It's like all these labels. Release the temptations of trying to be something else which you're not. It leaves you like this, tired and withered, because you're busy you're eating other people's apples, and other people's apples just don't taste as nice as your apple. And Spirit's saying, you just be in your truth. Have the love of you, and these are the lessons you're receiving here. And you're moving away from these lessons with the 6 of air coming through here. You're going definitely to a place of freedom. Your ships are coming through. You're sailing away. You're in transition. You're finally allowing yourself to be in your empowerment, and you're captaining your own ship now, in your truth, in your power. And now it's sending you to a completely new journey, a completely different lifestyle. And you're not afraid of the changes that are coming anymore. You're not afraid of how it's going to change your life. You're not afraid of how it's going to impact all the different ways of being, because you being tempted and you changing your ways for other ways of being has changed your life dramatically, and you didn't enjoy it. So now you're dropping all those changes and going back to your devoted self and steering yourself in your own ship now in your truth. And you're no longer fearing how it's going to affect the people in your life anymore. You've decided it's their turn to manage themselves. And here with the Lovers card in this tarot, the Lovers card is Leo energy, fire energy. So there you are. You are the sun, and you're looked after. You are loved. You're powerful. You're being nurtured by Spirit, and Spirit saying you have always been nurtured and protected. Your truth has always been nurtured. Your truth, you've never lost your way, no matter what you did, no matter how you tried to adjust for other people, no matter how you tried to adjust for family, no matter how you tried to adjust for relationships, no matter how you tried to adjust for society. You could never shake you off. You could never lose your way. You could never get rid of you. And Spirit's saying you can't get rid of you, because you are Spirit. You are me. You are love. So stop trying to get rid of you and claim you and be you. Spirit's always been protecting that part of you, which is the truth of you. And you're coming into the appreciation of this. You're coming into the acknowledgement of this. And you're finally embracing that part of you, which is always you, your divine magic. You're no longer trying to throw yourself away. You're no longer trying to dim your light. You're no longer trying to water yourself down. You are claiming yourself in your truth, and you do not care. You simply do not care who it affects, your relationships, your children, your partner, you do not care anymore. It doesn't mean you don't care for them. You care for them greatly, but you understand the only way you could possibly love and take care of them is in your truth. Any other way is a falseness, and you lose yourself. As such, you lose them, and you do not wish to. You are, how can I say, you're done risking that anymore. You've done living this falseness. That's what I'm feeling, and you're becoming completely devoted to your truth, and you're understanding that Spirit's always kept that part of you safe. You've never lost it. Always coming back in a memory, in a dream. You can never shake you off, because you are love. You are love. And remember, love would never ask you to deny yourself of you. Love would never ask you to lose yourself. Love would never ask you to shake yourself off. Love would never ask you to deny yourself. Love always protects the truth of you, and you're coming into a beautiful balancing and the allowance of the truth of you. Oh wow. What a beautiful reading for you, Aries. You're really coming to such great empowerment. Let's get some clarifiers. I loved seeing this for you. And definitely you're moving to very happier times. You're transitioning to love. So I really feel beautiful blessings this week coming through for you too. You've understood that the treasure has always been within you. Okay, spirits. the Empress. And look at that. The Queen of Fire says, I am here to stay. Thank you. Indeed, you are here to stay. You are here to stay. I'm not getting rid of you this easily, Aries. Don't dim your light. Don't run away. Don't hide from yourself. We want you as you are. As you are, you are beautiful. As you are life, Aries. As you are life. So it's time that you allow yourself to be the beautiful, life-giving force of love you are. Three of Fire. Absolutely, your ships are definitely coming in. And look at that. I love that. Both of these are showing you moving to good times. You're taking charge of it. Six of Pentacles. I thought so. I knew there was a beautiful manifestation coming through. I'm like, I feel that because you're coming to this empowerment, you're all of a sudden seeing such beautiful shifts in manifestation coming through. And 666, very powerful number. 1 and 5, temptation, 6, 2. So 4 sixes. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4 sixes. Powerful, powerful manifestations. Powerful changes. Powerful. The Chariot. And we have the Magician to wrap that up. So let's move this forward. Actually, I'll read the Magician card last. It feels like it wants to have its own stage, so I'll do that. I'll do that for you beautiful Aries magicians. Okay, so I love when the cards speak to me like, no, I want to be my own, thanks. Okay. Sure. Here we go, the King of Fire and the Empress. There you are. Do you see how powerful you are, Aries? Do you see the truth of you? Do you see your creative power? Do you see your creative nature? And I'm just going to put the Queen of Fire here just for you to really see the power of you. Look at you. How can you ever deny yourself such power, such beauty, such grace, such creativity, such love, such wisdom, such nurture? You are so beautiful, Aries, and you're on fire, and you are powerful. If people can't handle your fire, they should get out the kitchen. Stop dimming your fire. Stop dampening your power, dampening your light and your power for other people because you're afraid of how they're going to be. You're afraid of losing them. You're afraid of rejection. If they can't handle you, they're not worthy of you. And if they reject you, trust me, there's so many other beings who are wanting, loving, and celebrating the fire of you, and you'll never receive rejection from spirit. So don't let the rejection of others put you into a place of now being spirit of being lesser than what you are. Spirit has never rejected you, as such spirit will never abandon you. No matter who abandons you in this physical experience, spirit will never abandon you, and thus you'll always receive beautiful beings who will never abandon you. It's important that you trust in you and trust in your power, and stop trusting in society and trusting in fickle notions which do not serve you, which keep you limited. Stop trusting in the opinions of others. Stop trusting in the opinions of society. Stop trusting in the opinions of other people who have, but I have raised children, this is how to raise children, I have done this is how to do this is reality, this is the world. Stop believing into those misconceptions. They betray you. Believe in you, Aries. Believe in you. Be devoted to you. You are the creative genius. You are the creative power. You are the creative fire. You are the beautiful alchemist in your reality, and you are powerful. And that which you truly do to the heart of you, to the love of you, to the fire of you, creates worlds, creates universes. And you're really coming to the great empowerment of your truth, of your power. Ooh, you are so devoted to yourself, completely within your truth. I love seeing this energy for you, Aries. And here you are, again, the Queen of Fire. There you see, you see your power. You've now put yourself where you belong, raised yourself up to where you belong. You understand that you're powerful. You understand that you're love. You're seeing yourself in the light of your own love. You're seeing yourself in the light of your own love. And this is a heart. Here's another heart. There's another heart. Solar plexus. Really, really aligned with your solar plexus and your heart chakra. You're really coming to the understanding of your power, of your truth, of look at how powerful you are. And you're really coming into the understanding that you create within your passion and your fire and your love, and you take action. This is you. You are fire. You are royalty, Aries. You are royalty. And it's time that you allow your fire, your royalty to be seen. People who are intimidated by this, well, that's their own problem. Don't turn away from your magic. Don't turn away from your power for other people. Love would never ask you to remove yourself from yourself. Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. In your truth, in your complete divinity and your existence, that is love, that is truth. And you've understood this now, and you're allowing yourself to be seen now within the love of you. You are now finally loving you enough to be you. Wow. And here we are, releasing the temptation and the short-lived experiences of others and coming to the Three of Fire. More fire energy here. This is the Three of Wands energy in Standard Tarot. And I love this card because as opposed to you being on the shore waiting for the ships to come in, oh no, the ships have come in, you're taking charge, you're in your own ship thinking you're going towards it. This is you completely receiving beautiful blessings and beautiful manifestations which allow you, empower you to take charge of your own ship and live life the way that you want to live it. And this for me is truly the embodiment of Aries energy. Just look at that. This is you, Aries. You've always been this way. You've always enjoyed doing things your way, for your way works for you. But then of late you're allowing other people around you to misdirect and take you off your path. No longer you decided, no thank you, in my ship again, in my lane again, on my path again. My way always works beautifully for me, and that's how I'm going to do it. Thank you very much. And as you have chosen this, you are now aligning with other energies, and you're realizing you're not alone when you do this, that the very people around you actually enjoy and they love this. This is why they love you. This is why they were attracted to you in the first place. This is why they came into your life experience in the first place, because of your unique flame. And now you're aligning, yourself with your truth. I feel for most of you, it was an adjustment out of fear, that it wasn't other people actually trying to force you to be any other way. You just out of fear thought you were a bit too much, too mystical, too magical, too out there for people. And you've been trying to adjust, and Spirit saying, no, don't do that. Don't betray yourself that way. Don't betray yourself that way. You are spirit. Understand that you are universe creating. If you don't accept yourself, no one will. If you don't love yourself, no one will. If you don't exist, imagine if the sun in creation decided, oh, I'm too bright. I think I shall just become nothing. Nothing would exist. Nothing would ever see the light. Nothing would ever see the light if the sun decided it was too bright and too hot and too mystical for us to be. And try to be a, I don't know, something else. And a popsicle in the sky. Be the fiery being you are. You have always been glorious this way. And beautiful energies allowing you to go out of the temptation of displacing yourself. You're finally getting your ships coming in. You're taking charge of your life. And here we are, a beautiful balancing of energies. Definitely seeing beautiful financial rewards coming through, a balancing of energies. You receiving the love, the respect, the devotion, the recognition that you deserve, and monetary balancing. Now that you are completely, finally taking charge and you're steering your own ship in that fire of yours, you're now finally coming to receive beautiful financial prosperity. You're finally now on the path, the route to your prosperity, the path to your love, the path to your abundance, the path to your manifestations, the path to your desires. And you are seeing the energies are simply balancing so quickly. You're quite taken aback, I'm feeling, by just how quickly the energies are coming to you, how quickly the paths are opening, how quickly the opportunities are coming to you, how quickly beautiful blessings are coming into your life as soon as you have reclaimed your power, reclaimed your throne, and taken back your crown. And this is it with the Chariot card. Chariot card. The Chariot card. 6 to 7 progression. With the Chariot card, you're progressing. Now that you understand that you've always been the love in your life, you've always been the love in the world, you're now taking charge of your life in your truth. And finally, and I love these are beautiful. You see, cards of movement. I'm going to just put these up for now so you can see them all together. Look, the ships are coming in and you're taking charge of your life and you're moving. 6 of air, movement, Chariot card, movement. You're moving forward now. The only thing that was missing was you steering your own ship in your own power. You were letting other people's ways of being, other people's beliefs, other people's ways to take charge of your life, and that kept you in sluggish, stagnant water. But now that you're reclaiming your truth, allowing yourself to shine in your own brilliance, your own light, and allowing yourself to lead, finally movement. Finally you're moving forward, and finally things are working out for you. You are the only one who's ever able to steer your own ship. And finally you've come to the understanding of that. And there we are. You're finally taking charge of your life, finally moving forward, energy swiftly going through, emotional balance, emotional harmony, beautiful manifestations afoot. This is you finally on that adventure of your great existence, the adventure of your own life creating, and you never shall displace yourself again, because you are powerful, you are royalty, and you're worthy of being seen and loved and existing. You're allowed to exist, Aries. Stop letting other people's ways of being decide for you that you can't exist. And these energies are coming through to show you that you exist, and your existence is so wanted, so loved, so protected by universe, that no matter how much you try to displace yourself, no matter how much you try to change, no matter how much you try to hide yourself, oh no, you can never lose the truth of you, for you are delicious and worthy of being. You are the magician, and you've manifested this, by the way. By you wanting your abundance, you wanting everything to come into your way, Spirit was like, okay, then you have to see how you decided that you were not good enough and you dropped yourself. And now that you realized, ooh, I didn't realize I dropped myself, I better now reclaim myself. Powerful. And here you are, the magician in your life, the creator, number one. You've put yourself as number one on your list again. The creator, the manifester, the alchemist. The power is yours, Aries. The power is yours. And in your truth, in your divinity, in your royalty, in your fire, in your truth, you are powerful. You are powerful. Just look at these cards. Powerful, wise, mystical, knowledgeable. You are the creator of your reality, Aries. Don't let anybody else create it for you. They will always get it wrong, because they never have and they never will have the magic you possess, the power you possess, the abilities that you possess, because everybody has their own magic, their own power, their own abilities. Don't displace yourself ever again, Aries. And you're coming to understand this. For the Magician card, manifestations are coming through for you. And I can see it with the 6 of Pentacles. We see it with the Lovers, with the Chariot. 3 of Fire, definitely receiving beautiful manifestations, beautiful blessings, beautiful synchronicities, as you finally are not tempted to displace yourself, but instead you are manifesting yourself in your truth and taking charge of your life once more. Let's pull one more card from the Divine Feminine Oracle to wrap this up. I'm so happy to see that you are taking charge of your life once more, Aries. Yes. You're the first house, Aries. You're number 1 on the star charts. If you're not leading, no one is, right?
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156
Well done, Aries. I'm so happy to see these energies. You are the captain. We've always enjoyed you. Your fire is always blazing high for us all to see. We follow your beautiful magic ways. You are the first house, the self. So you need to honor yourself entirely. If you lose your way, well then, the rest of us are then in the dark as well, if you do not light your shine for all of us to see brightly as number one. You are number one, Aries. Don't ever forget that. Rabia, the queen of saintly women, I am in the service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. Oh, and I love that, hey? The divine. I'm in the service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. And love. And how does love ask you to move? Within you. Within your truth. Within spirit. Within you. You are the key. And look at that fire energy. Look at that fire energy. You are the flame. You are the fire. Move within the service of divine love. And you are divine love, Aries. You as you are divine love. You as you are divine love. Allow yourself to be within the truth of you. Allow yourself to lead within the truth of you. Allow yourself to be within the truth of you. You are divine love. Love, I move the way love asks me to move. You are love, so move the way. Move to you, and look at this. Moving to love, moving to you, Aries. How glorious. Have a beautiful week. Take care.